Good morning, gamers! So the live stream finally happened for the IdolMaster collab, but I was sleeping. So I just got up and I finally saw what they announced, so we're gonna talk about it today. So the first thing that we gotta talk about is the upcoming scout, which is coming tomorrow. So we have Cheerful Music Part 1. They are BGM music, very much expected for a rhythm mobile game. But before we continue, there is a Part 2 scout. So, keep in mind if you want to save your diamonds for that, or if you want to scout for this. We'll talk about the other stuff that they're adding for the collab after I talk about the banner real quick. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm tired. So first off, they are limited characters, so they will never be back unless something special is going on. But the only time that ever happened was a ticket scout, and it's not even a selectable. It is randomized with a pool of all the limited characters. So yeah, it wasn't that cool. So let's see, compared to the anniversary, this one is step 1 and 2 are 50% off and 4-star guarantee on step 3. So it's literally acting like the second anniversary of this game. So now, we could maybe save up some more diamond cubes. And then step 5 is another 4-star guarantee, not step 4, but you have a 50% chance of getting a new one, aka you have a 50% chance of getting one of the two. And if you do beat that 50-50, you get another 50-50 of getting either Asuna or the girl. I don't play IdolMasters, so we'll find out her name very soon. Her name is Yuriko Nanao. So yeah, the BGM that they're playing, it's called Union, but it's a SEO Unleashed Blading version. What's Union? I think I could vibe with this. So I mean, I'm definitely gonna get the characters. So I will show how to get this when they come out tomorrow. And again, limited characters. They will not be back on the regular pool. Only special occasions, and we've only had one of those, and it was disappointing. So get them now while you can if you want them. Okay, let's talk about the first character, Yuriko Nanao, Tailwainds of the Dream Girl. She's our Dream Girl. Okay, she's a wind element. So if we take a look, she has enhanced mode. She has 2,400 attack plus enhanced mode. She's gonna deal a lot of damage for you. You can already look at the incarnate. Doesn't look like it's super strong, but we'll talk more about that in a little bit. Okay, so her break, regular break lowers enemies incarnate by 50%, so a basic break. Her assault lowers attack as well by 20% by 1 turn, which actually sounds useful. So you're dealing damage while lowering the enemy's attack, which sounds pretty good unless the boss is using like a magic attack hit, but that sounds pretty good at the same time. Boss won't be dealing as much damage to you, so that's pretty cool. The enhanced mode, of course, it makes you stronger, plus you put up your own attack by 10% for 2 turns. And then her incarnate invisible gale. Okay, they already showed the incarnate animations, I believe, plus the active link. I haven't looked at it because I'd rather experience that myself. Anyway, incarnate slash attack on a single enemy. Her damage increases by 20% when an enemy's incarnate is 150% or oh wait, what? Okay, that's a little disappointing. I only like when the damage is increased when enemy's incarnate is 150% over if they're a recollection field unit. I have a specific ring for those because I put them first just to get the recollection field, so all my other characters with the recollection field ring get the most damage. But now I gotta put it on her who's gonna deal the damage, but I don't get recollection field. There's special recollection field, with more attack or magic attack or something. I'm a little sad about that. It's not too bad because if you don't have rings and you don't really care about the whole recollection field thing, then it's not too bad. You'll still be dealing like a lot of damage right off the bat, especially if the boss already has incarnate in the beginning. But if you have rings, I mean, I prefer if that was recollection field, but that's just me personally. Anyways, in enhanced mode, it turns her break into an extra strong, but she also has damage increases by 20% when the enemy's incarnate is 150% or over. So it's not just the incarnate. And is it the same for the assault? Turns to extra strong and the same damage increase by 20%. Oh, but if recollection field gauge is step 3 or more. Why is it so weird? So think of gameplay. I'm put in a situation where like I get a recollection field character first, obviously with her already in enhanced mode, so I can use her assault to deal more damage, but then I have to put off the break just so if I were to incarnate with her next, well actually I can do a character with a recollection field and her, but this is a wind element character, and I don't think there's a wind element character yet that has the double incarnate where you can put 2 incarnates at the same time, the incarnate stack. It's weird, but she should be dealing a lot of damage for you. Like she's like almost sort of reminds me of Abyss Aegis. Of course, not with the healing. I'm expecting 400k damage out of you. You better deal some 400k, please. And then her Imaginariums, which you can only get if you get her multiple times. Increases attack by 3% for unlimited amount of turns. Increase crit damage by 15% for only 2 turns. So yeah, she's gonna deal a lot of damage for you if you do get multiple of Yuriko Nanao. Her special partner is both Asuna and Mochizuki, which I believe it's the reward character, event reward character you get tickets for. We'll talk about that later. Her leader skill starts start to battle 25% incarnate in the beginning, so it helps you with incarnate. I like those type of skills. I put them in the front. Member skill increases attack of all your wind element party members by 1%. And of course, the incarnate combo, which is the one where you can put 2 incarnates at the same time if you have 200% or over incarnate that I talked about earlier. And then break stack, because she's a break unit. I said I'd be fast. I'm taking too long. Okay, cheerful music Asuna with charge, assault, and a heal. So you expect her magic attack to be high, which it is. It is high. So that means her heal is going to give a lot of healing, a good amount of healing. Rather 316 speed and 313 speed. Okay, so she's a little bit on the downside, but it's not too bad. Asuna just 3 higher, so she's decently fast, but not as fast as I would have liked. Then we take a look. Her charge, magic attack, strong, single enemy, incarnate charge increases by 30% if recollection field is step 3 or higher. That's cool. Her assault, extra strong magic attack, damage increases by 20% when recollection field is step 3 or higher. I like that. And then her heal is a weak heal for all your allies, but not the reserve characters, unfortunately. Raises physical resistance of all allies by 20% for 2 turns, and recollection field by 1. And then a short wait time, which is nice if you plan to make her 105. You can use her again very soon. And then her incarnate radiant Venus, incarnate magic attack, single enemy, special recollection field win by 3. Now this is what's interesting. So increases wind characters magic attack by 10% per turn, and up to 25% where it remains active for 2 turns. So after you use this incarnate, as long as you still have that special recollection field and it's not overshadowed by other recollection fields, you will continuously get 10% magic attack, but up to 25%. So really like 3 turns. But this will not benefit Yuriko Nanao because she is a physical hitter, as of this one is a magic attack. So unless you have a magic hitting team like you have like Swimsuit Alice and Adis, it's not really going to be too good, but it's still really interesting and still really cool, especially because I think in wind there's a lot of magic hitters. Anyways, her imaginarians increase magic attack by 3%, unlimited amount of turns, increases crit by 15% for 2 turns. So it's the same as Nanao. Her special partner is Lifa, which, speaking of part 2 of the scout, that's one of them. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Sorry for taking too long. Leader skill 25% incarnate, so it's the same as Nanao, so it's pretty good. And the same member skill magic attack by 1%, the incarnate combo, and charge stack. So overall, I do like them. If you don't have a recollection field character, then Asuna for wind is actually good. She seems really interesting as well, and damage dealer wise, she's gonna deal a lot of damage for you. So I do like Yuriko Nanao as well. I am obviously gonna go for them. I have 2,000 diamond cubes, but I also have to keep in mind part 2 of the scouts. So now that we're done talking about this, let's go to Twitter and see the other stuff. All right, here we go. So it talks about, so this is the first part. So it features the characters that we can get. So you can see there's 6 characters here. So we saw Asuna and Yuriko Nanao. Now there's also Miki Hoshii, which I believe she's only a home illustration character. She's not an actual scoutable character. As for Anna Mochizuki, I'm butchering this, I'm so sorry. She is going to be a event character. I believe you can get her scouts in an event, and then you can exchange it in the exchange shop. So I'll show that in a little bit. And as for part 2 of the collab scouts, it will be Lifa and Sinon. And there's also, well, we'll talk about it later. So we saw Asuna already. We talked about her skills. We saw Yuriko Nanao already, and we talked about her skills. Now this is who we haven't talked about. A crossover event reward, Anna Michizuki. Let's enjoy the game. Looks like Yuki. So I mean, if you're a Yuki fan, this is the closest we'll get. And luckily, you don't even have to scout for her. You can literally just play the event, and you can get the tickets, and then you can get them. I believe it's also going to be a ranking event or something. I have no idea. Anyway, super strong incarnate, which is great for a free character where you just have to play the game and you could get this character super strong. So dark element as well. Charge, assault, strong slash attack on a single enemy, lowers attack by 20% for 2 turns. And then her first assault is extra strong on a single enemy. Why does it say all? Raises physical res of all allies. Okay, makes sense, by 20%. So you get to survive. And then with the charge stack, oh yeah, she's gonna have charge stack, lowers attack of the enemy, which is pretty cool. And her other assault right here is a strong slash attack on a single enemy, recollection field by 1. Pretty useful, pretty nice, but you know, for the most part, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use only the second assault more. Her special partner is Asuna and Yuriko Nanao, so the characters of the scout we have, which is only wind element, which is very off because you're dark element, but okay, whatever. And then we'll have an onstage Adis illustration pack. So they missed an opportunity. I don't know why. They could have made Adis a scoutable character. See, in terms of in the business side, I could see what they're going with, where you could pay money for Adis compared to if you saved your diamonds and then, you know, use that for the other characters. But honestly, I feel like they would have made more money if they made Adis a scoutable character. But I don't know, maybe the illustrations actually do make a lot of money. I mean, I'm one of them. So I mean, I'm gonna get it. It's Adis, and I love Adis, so I mean, I'm not gonna miss out on that. So anyways, upcoming idols part 2 will have Leafa here, catchy rhythm Leafa, get a load of me. I mean, always. And then the next one is Sinon right here, Heartbeat Delight Sinon. Don't look away even for a second. This one goes out just for you. Oh, I mean, I feel like, stop it. Stop, I feel so special. And I believe it's just those two. And then upcoming idol, she is a home character pack with illustration included. Does it have voice? I expect voice, but maybe not. I don't know. So yeah, Miki Hoshii. So yeah, she's not scoutable. She's just gonna be a background character. You don't get her as a playable character. My producer and me are gonna fly through the skies. I mean, come on, it's not like we can in real life, right? I mean, my producer and I, sorry, I had to. Crossover events. So this is the first ranking event. I believe that's also coming out tomorrow. Should I post a video exclusively just for the story? Would you like to see that on this channel if you don't play the game? I can't do that. I'm not gonna talk about it, but yeah, there's a story to it. And it's not just, well, I mean, it looks like they're in SAO. Are they in the cabin? They're in the log cabin. But this is how you get Ana Mochizuki. So yeah, the ranking event, you get rewards from the exchange shop. So you clear the event to get the crossover live vouchers, the scout tickets, and exchange it in the exchange shop. So you could potentially get Ana here, as well as her limit break stuff, imaginariums, and it looks like even armor. It looks like you can even get the limit break stuff, so you can make them like level 105 or higher, and also where you can make her up to level 100. So yeah, that's how you can get her like later. Also keep in mind, if you didn't see over here, the scout period for when you're able to scout her, it's not going to be immediately when you get her scout tickets. It'll take place on the 17th, so you still have to wait like 2-ish weeks until you're able to scout for her. So I mean, that gives you time to play the game for 2 weeks if you're new and wanting to play this, or maybe you're coming back to it and you see all these cool stuff. I mean, you play the event for a super strong character. That sounds great. Player targets to get rewards. What kind of rewards? Rank rewards, the season pass Elizabeth evolution crystals. I already maxed her out, that doesn't matter to me. Asuna exclusive evolution crystal, so you can limit break the Asuna, but it's probably not a lot. Enlightenment keys fire, okay, that's useful for the new stuff. High rewards, imaginary for Asuna, more Elizabeth evolution, Elizabeth scout, like does not matter to me at this point. And then more fire keys. Is there gonna be like a fire event next? And then the rewards pass for the event, you get the imaginariums for Yuriko Nanao. So rank your rewards, still disappointment, doesn't change, nothing that I want to put all my time into the ranking event. High score rewards, I mean, you know, just try to get the highest score and try to reach it so you can get a free imaginarium for that Asuna. And then you just play the event and then you can get Yuriko Nanao imaginarium. So yeah, I mean, they could I still feel like they should do something about the ranking awards. It just doesn't feel rewarding. It's still disappointing to me. Anyways, characters with boosts, you got all these characters here if you want to look at it so you don't have to go back and forth. That's the characters. And then they're gonna sing Union that we talked about earlier. 3 characters of the crossover, they're gonna sing it the SO Unleashed Bleeding version, Asuna, Sinon, and Leafa. And upcoming event scenario, there will be a music video. A music video. Can I be in it? I'll put on idol dress too and I'll start dancing and lip singing with a high-pitched voice. So I guess it's basically it. If you get a character from the scout, they will have BGM. Okay, we already talked about that. Anyway, that's basically it for what we have for what's coming up next tomorrow and for the upcoming like week or two. Let me know how you feel. I mean, they're pretty cool. Am I disappointed? A part of me feels a little disappointed, but at the same time, like, it's pretty cool. But I guess I had like too much like high expectations out of the first collab in this game. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. We will be at this tomorrow as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed, why not leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to join my Discord, I have one which is at the bottom of the description. You click on that link and you're sent right to the Discord. We have an upcoming events channel, so if you didn't want to watch this video, you can literally go on my Discord, go upcoming events, and you can literally see the updates added to this game without having to go to the game yourself. Even if you don't even play this game, you could still see what's going on in the game. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. My name is Kaz. Hopefully you'll have a fantastic day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.